Thanks, Anand, and it's really great to be here at LeapFrog. I think the idea of LeapFrog came because we felt that there was a gap in the way we are thinking about what's happening in the ecosystem and about entrepreneurship. You know, there are a lot of events and a lot of things now for entrepreneurs to prepare business plans, raise money, Series A funding, how not to dilute, and all those good stuff, networking and so on. But there didn't really seem to be anything that could take a strategic view of the future and try to make sense of the bewildering and rapid change happening on a diverse set of issues. What's happening on business, what's happening on technology, what's happening in markets, what's happening with people's aspirations. Because finally, if you want to really be successful in business, you need to be able to at least have some point of view, some hypothesis about how the future is going to be, and then start working towards that hypothesis. And then as reality comes in, you have to change your hypothesis to fit the reality. You know, what the last CEO of Sun Microsystems was asked what happened, and he said the future changed on us, because they had a certain mental model of the future, but the future changed on them. And I think if we allow our mental models not to understand how the future is going to change on us, then we'll fundamentally have a very difficult business situation. If you look at his history of computing, you had mainframes where IBM led, you had mini computers where DEC led, you had workstations where Sun led, you had PCs where Intel and Microsoft led. Now we have the consumer smartphone led by Google and Apple. So in the technology industry, we have seen how leadership changes when mental models are not changed. There's a famous statement by Ken Olsen, the legendary founder of DEC. He said, why do we need PCs? And that soon, after a couple of years, DEC got sold to Compaq. So you know what happened there. So fundamentally, if you are not able to read the future, if you're not able to anticipate the future, then you have a huge challenge. And the fact is, the future is changing much more rapidly than ever before. I mean, two seminal events, in my view, the last events or milestones. For the first time, the market cap of Amazon has crossed the market cap of Walmart, and the market cap of Facebook has crossed the market cap of GE. Think about it. Walmart was a huge company when Jeff Bezos started Amazon, and now the market cap of Amazon is bigger than Walmart. And Facebook was a gleam in Mark Zuckerberg's eye 10, 12 years back, and today the market cap is more than GE, a company founded in 1895, and is the only company to survive in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So that's the pace of change which is happening. Also, we thought that, therefore, we should let's use this to look at certain industries. We're looking at financial services, we're looking at healthcare, we're looking at retail. Zenia is going to work with us on the X Prize for healthcare. So we're trying to really understand, try to sort of project into the future and see how we can do things, because that is going to be very, very important. I think it's important for us to have a very good mental model of the future. It may not be the right thing, you may have to keep revising it, but you need to have a very thorough strategic mental model of the future so that when you think about doing something, you're able to relate what you're doing to that mental model. Now, this is important for entrepreneurs because you take the wrong bets, you're not going to be successful in business. It's important for incumbent companies who are going to face huge challenges and therefore need to think about what do the challenges mean for their future and what do they do to change their strategies. And it's important for investors because the bets that they back will depend on their understanding of how the future is expected to pan out. So we hope that this will be beneficial to entrepreneurs, to incumbent companies, and to government, because as we think about regulation in this new world, you need to understand how the future is going to shape. So it's relevant to entrepreneurs, relevant to governments, relevant to investors, and relevant to incumbent companies in different sectors. So that's what we're trying to achieve today. I think we have managed to put together a spectacular schedule. We're all proud of the people we have brought together. We are trying to make it as engaging and as interactive as possible. And in some sense, we are setting the stage, because if you feel that this model, where there's not just a tactical conversation, but a strategic look at the future is useful, then we'll follow it up with this as an annual event, as well as maybe smaller events around a vertical to understand how the future is going to shape each vertical. So that's the plan for today, and I'd like to welcome all of you. This has been a great pleasure for all of us at TiE to put this together. Have a great day. Thank you.